Hi there, so we're continuing our lessons in parts of speech, and today we're looking at adjectives. So adjectives are words that add meaning or they modify a noun or a pronoun. Remember from previous lessons that a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea, and a pronoun is a word that's used to represent that person, place, thing, or idea. An adjective will tell us what kind, how many, or which one. For example, green grass, 2 summers, this morning. Green, 2, and this are all adjectives. In green grass, it tells us what kind of grass. With 2 summers, it tells us how many summers. And this morning tells us which one. Descriptive adjectives. Descriptive adjectives describe a noun or a pronoun. It indicates a quality or a condition of a noun. For example, dark coat, clear stream, mild cold. Dark, clear, and mild describe the quality or condition of their nouns. Comparative degree of adjectives. The comparative degree of an adjective is used when showing a comparison between 2 persons or 2 things. It shows a greater or lesser degree of quality. Almost every adjective of 1 syllable forms its comparative by adding er to the ending. Consider these 3 examples. The adjective strong, add er, stronger. The adjective eat, neater. The adjective warm becomes warmer. Consider the adjectives clever, difficult, and beautiful. We can do a comparative by adding more clever, less difficult, more beautiful. An adjective that ends in y usually forms its comparative by changing the y to an I and adding er. For example, the adjective handy becomes handier. The adjective clumsy becomes clumsier. Superlative degree of adjectives. This is used when more than 2 persons or things are being compared. It indicates that the quality is possessed to the greatest or least degree by one of the persons or things being compared. Adjectives with 1 syllable, you add est to the ending. Strongest, neatest, warmest. Adjectives of 2 or more syllables form by adding most or least in front of the adjective. Most clever, least difficult, most beautiful. And finally, an adjective that ends in y is formed by changing the y to an I and adding est, like handiest or clumsiest. Some adjectives have an irregular form of comparison. An irregular adjective forms the degree of comparison by a complete change in the word itself. For example, positive of much, the comparative is more, superlative is most. Bad goes to worse or worst. Good is better or best. Far, farther, farthest. Little, less, least. There are some adjectives that should not be compared because the positive degree is already the highest possible degree. For example, if something is empty, it cannot be emptier. Other examples include the words correct, perfect, final, full, alone, wrong, supreme, and single.